Hey everyone, it's author Maria Dismondy. Sorry, the lighting in here is kind of weird. It is International Women's Day. Happy Friday. I'm so excited to be tuning in with you here. So today for International Women's Day, one of the things that you can do as a family is the following. You can read books about powerful and memorable women in history, and maybe you're wondering, well, what are those books? I don't know what books you're talking about. Let me show you how easy it is to look on Pinterest for a book list. International Women's Day books. Okay, so I just typed it into Pinterest, and there are some beautiful lists. For example, this is 12 books to celebrate International Women's Day, and they come up here. Now, how do I do this weekend? What if I can't get to the library? Amazon Prime takes a few days. You can look up these books on YouTube. Now, I'm not saying that these people who have recorded them on YouTube are following copyright law, but it is an accessible way for you and your family to listen to stories for International Women's Day. Another idea for you, number 2, is to read a fiction book about a powerful girl or female character. So for example, Spaghetti in a Hot Dog Bun is the book that I wrote. And there is a really great website called A Mighty Girl, and several times they have announced that this character, Lucy, in my book, Spaghetti in a Hot Dog Bun, is a female character for little girls to look up to, for little girls to follow, because Lucy reacts to behaviors with kindness, and she is a girl who has the courage to be herself. So instead of maybe reading one of these books about real characters in history, about real women in history, you can read about a fictional female character who is empowering to young men and women. Now, the last thing I wanted to share with you, and these books, we should not just be reading these books to little girls, we should be reading these books to little boys as well. I know there's a couple on this list. Who Says Women Can't Be Doctors is one that give me a thumbs up for that one, right? Who Says Women Can't Be Doctors is one that I'd like to get for my girls to read and my little son to read. And another one that I really enjoy is The Paper Bag Princess, and that is a fiction story, but it's about a princess who's like, I'm not going to be your regular old princess, okay? And last but not least, the third idea I have for you is to join our conversation over in Empowering Kids with Character, which is a private Facebook group. I'll put the link below. You can ask to join. Today, we're talking about our families and real women in our own families who have done really wonderful things. And we're talking about those women in our private Facebook group, and we're talking about those women in our families too. So I'm going to head out. I'm taking the kids out to dinner tonight. It's a special treat. And I'm going to be talking to my kids about my sister-in-law, because she is an amazing woman and someone in our family that I look up to. She's a neurologist, and she has the same last name as me. So oftentimes, if I'm out in the community, people will say, oh my goodness, are you related to Dr. Dismondy? And I'll say, well, I am. And they will have a positive, enduring story about how my sister-in-law has made a difference in their lives. So number 1, if you're just tuning in, number 1, read a book tonight to your family about a female in history who has made a difference. And I shared, you can look those up on Pinterest for ideas of titles, and then you can actually look up those books on YouTube to have them read to your children. 2, you can read a book from your home about a fictional character who's a female who's made a difference. You could read Spaghetti in a Hot Dog Bun. That's a great example. And 3rd, the last idea is to join us over in Empowering Kids with Character, and tonight to talk within your families about females in your own families. It can be currently, it can be 2 generations ago, it can be 1 generation ago, but talk about females in your family who have made a difference, who have done hard things, and celebrate those women. So happy International Women's Day. Have an awesome night. If you're just joining in, rewind. I have 3 tips on ways you can celebrate in your home tonight, and it won't cost you any money. It'll just consist of having a conversation with your family. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Happy weekend.